good, Shadow Squad? Welcome back to another video. If y'all new here, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok, my Thread, and my Twitter. And yeah, man, let's get right into it, man. I don't know if I have the right words to describe this video, except for like that I'm just so happy. I have so much joy, man. As a John Cena fan, man, growing up, all I ever wanted to do was see that man win that IC title. I saw that man win tag titles. I saw that man win US titles. I saw him win WWE title, World Heavyweight titles. My favorite image is when that Money in the Bank where he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship back when it was still two belts that wrestlers would carry. It's my favorite image, man. And all I wanted was that. And then when I saw him beat AJ Styles to become a 16-time world champion at Royal Rumble 2017, it's my favorite moments, man. And watching him every night on Raw, defend that US title in 2015, that meant so much to me, man. Some of my best memories and favorite Cena moments and matches. Cena has earned this, man. Cena has earned this. He earned that night of being IC champ, man. And I just love it, man. There's nothing more that brings me joy than people that have done everything in the world to make something beautiful and to make something work, finally get what they're owed. This is long overdue. We know that. And this brings me a little happiness to pro wrestling, because this year has been hard being a pro wrestling fan, especially a WWE fan. It's been very hard this year. Like, there has been moments like Naomi finally giving her, moment. Dominic finally getting his moment. Cena breaking the 17-time record in WWE. Those have been amazing moments. And now him being IC champ, one of my favorite moments. Jade getting her moment recently. That was amazing. Stephanie Vaquer making history by being the first wrestler, not just female, but just wrestler in general, from both male and females, to win 4 different titles in like a year. She went on to win the NXT Women's Championship, the North American Women's Championship, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, and the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. But man, this night felt special, man. Triple H opens the show, and he's doing his Triple H shit, He introduces Cena. Cena's wearing the green and white, representing Boston. Love that shit. He's doing his promo. He's talking about, the tournament, the last time is now a tournament. And then Dom interrupts him. I got so happy when that happened. I was so happy that Dom interrupted. I'm like, they're teasing it. Dom's definitely going to be his final opponent. They're teasing it now. I like where this is going. At least that's what I felt. The little bit did me feel, oh, they're just having a little interaction just to have an interaction. Because why not, right? Dom, he talks his shit, la-da-da-da-da. And then Cena, after Dom talks his shit, if he tried to give him a chance, but Dom just kept being disrespectful, man. And Cena says those words. Those 2 freaking words that you never want to hear. Fine speech. And that man said, oof. He said what he said. Nothing too crazy compared to the other fine speech. But he said his thing. And Triple H said, you know what, Dom, you said any era, any time, any place. This is a good era, which I don't know how much I agree with that part. It's a good place, it's a good time. And I'm thinking, the main event, cool. Homie says, no, right now. I'm like, oh, okay, it's good. So, they cut to commercial break. Hate that shit, Netflix. And, the match is already going on when it's coming back. And I'm liking what I'm watching. It wasn't this 30-minute match that I was hoping they would get. But it was enough for me. Because they did a lot in those few minutes they had. You had Cena and Dom just going at it, doing their thing. Dom takes the turnbuckle, tries to get it off. The ref is distracted. You see Dom grab a steel chair, pull the Eddie move, and then Cena throws the chair on the floor and lays down. And you just see him on the floor. And then the ref is checking on both guys. And then Cena looks over while the ref is checking on Dom. And he just winks at the freaking, at Dom and shit. And that was a funny reaction. I'm so glad they caught that. And, they keep doing their thing. Dom tapped out, but the ref got knocked down by that point. So Dom tapping out, and Cena thought he won. This and that. I know that spot happened. And then he hit the AA. Another ref came. And near fall, 1-2, And it was cool. And one of my favorite spots of the match, and I think it was towards the end, Dom hitting the frog splash. And he landed on Cena, but Cena still said, nope. Flipped that shit over, hit him with the AA and shit. And then, next thing you know, I'm watching 1, 2. I'm like, oh, he's going to kick out. That referee hits 3. I'm telling you, I had the biggest, oh, shit moment. Like, my wife came in and said, yo, you're loud. Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. I just watched Cena win the IC title because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting American Grande Americano come in. I was expecting some Judgment Day shit. Nah, we had a one-on-one match with Dom, man, and it was crazy. I'm like, holy shit. Like, Cena won the IC title. He's a Grand Slam champion, man. He's finally won every championship that there has ever been to offer, every major championship. And that's a big deal, man. And, I love that shit. It brings joy to me, man, And then he goes in the back. He celebrates. First of all, a lot of pyro when he holded that belt. And I also love the little detail of him trying to put the title around his waist, but like the title's in his back, like he did with the WWE Championship. But he's like, nah. Let me put that shit on my shoulder, But yeah, he goes in the back. He starts celebrating with a couple superstars, with Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, Damian Priest, Tozawa was there, It was cool, there was people, he was dabbing them up, Shinsuke, Sheamus, all of them. Then he bumps into Rey Mysterio. I have flashbacks of when Rey won the WWE Championship, and Cena ended up shaking his hand and hugging him, and then bang, then Cena took that title right off of him a couple hours later. I'm like, oh, I had a flashback of that shit, but they had a nice little exchange and whatever. Can't speak right now. Sorry, y'all. I just can't believe this is happening. And yeah, then Cody pops up. They shake hands, they do their thing, and then boom, And that was it. We ain't see Cena the rest of the night. We ain't seen Dom. We ain't had a Judgment Day segment or nothing. So what this tells me, well, at the time this told me is Dom's going to be added, and I think Dom's going all the way, and they're going to have a rematch. That's what I think. But then Rusev won his match against Damian, and I think they can tell a good story with Rusev, with the whole, John, you basically took my U.S. title from WrestleMania. I'm taking that IC title from you in your last match ever. They could tell a good story with that. I don't know if they are. And then they just announced Javon Evans will go against Gunther next week. I was so excited when they said Javon Evans because I wouldn't mind the NXT guy going all the way. But once they announced that Gunther's his opponent, I'm like, yeah, Gunther's gonna win. Because why would Gunther lose? He hasn't been on TV in weeks, and he has been rumored to be the one to face Cena in his last match. And then, I thought they made another announcement with Solo Sikoa, because I'm pretty sure he was the last guy to beat Cena before the whole retirement tour thing happened. Like back in 2023. But then they did the same shit that Nick Aldis did last week, saying we'll find out next week. Which, what's the point of announcing if you're not going to say the name? That's stupid, but begs the difference. A TNA guy, Triple A guy, I don't know. But yeah, man, Cena's your IC champ. He's already took a couple pictures and images. Him and Becky took a picture, which is funny. I just like the post she did. I don't like Becky like that, but I did like that one post she did saying we're the greatest IC champions of all time. It's not just me saying it, Sports Illustrated and Triple H and all that shit. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, man, Cena finally did it, man. And I'm trying my best to keep my composure. I just got done dancing on top of my fucking chair and everything. Check out my short. I posted it and everything. Because I'm just so fucking happy, man. Yeah, it makes me happy that Cena finally gets to be called a Grand Slam champ, man. But man, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know what you think about this moment. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.